right, yeah, here we go. We're going to do my first ever voiceover. So here we are. We're already kicked out on the lake, doing a little vertical jigging. Oh, nice. Nice little crappie. Not what we're after, but still a good solid fish. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Ice rods are really, really fun in the fall, especially if you're doing some flow tube or kayak and you can see them, vertical jigging. Now that's a big bluegill right there. Yeah, nice hen as they call it. Yeah, kind of wiggly, but I think we're gonna go ahead and get her on the board here. Take a look and see. Oh yeah, not quite 10 inches, 9 3/4 looks like. It's a decent fish. The lake that I'm on has kicked out an 11 3/8 for me. Yeah, here I'm just now returning back from shallow water. There's my boy Andrew Kraft. I had to fix the transducer, and he's got a couple of big uns. There's one right there. So we're gonna go with the assist here on the measuring board. And oh, what's this? What's this? Another one. Stacking them up behind him. Unreal. Now he's swapping out pounders for pounders here. Both of them are around 10 1/4 if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're gonna do this getting ready for the pick, but he can't get control of them. They're just monsters. So here after that chaos, I decided, you know what, I'm going to upsize my bait a little bit. So I'm using a P3 plastic Super Scuttle here and a Euro Tackle micro finesse jig. We're just going to push that up on there. And we're going to try a little bit bigger profile for a little bit bigger fish. Again, just vertical jigging off the front of the tube. You can see them on the graph there, suspended off the bottom. And looks like we got ourselves our little bit of a hook set there. Let's see if we can get it up here. All right, yeah, it's pull and drag. That's always a good thing. The rod I'm using is a 44-inch ultralight Elliott Evolution. Again, another awesome rod for this. Yeah, there's a big male bluegill, and kind of goes to show you sometimes upsizing. We're going to grab the net on that one. That's right. Sometimes it's nice to have a net in the flow tube. Ooh, look at there, up close and personal. Yeah, we're just going to get the jig out of his face there. A little bit tough, but there we go. Upsize. We're going to put him down on the old scale. This dude did not fit across that catch board, but we just hit 10 inches. I thought it was a lot bigger than that. And yeah, anytime you can lip a bluegill, you know that they're kind of big. So I think we ended up capturing a picture of that before I let her go. Again, I'm going to stick with the upsized bait offerings here, at least for a little while. Got another one on. Man, I'll tell you what, it's so much fun. And I can't see my jig on the graph, but we're going to hoist this big girl up. Yep, big female. No, that looks like a male. I don't know. That one was tough to tell there. And I did forget to pinch the barbs down on these, so a lot of times I do that. We're going to give her a measure. Oh, nope. Dang, she got away from me. Here's another hook set, The reel I'm using there is a Daiwa QD 750. Nice little medium-sized reel. We got ourselves a little crappie. Not a monster by all means, but welcome surprise nonetheless. Now I'm going to try over here by this floating structure, as they say, and see if we can't get anything over there. What I'm doing is I'm letting that jig go all the way to the bottom, and then I know how many inches of line one crank goes, and that's how I'm able to tell where I'm at the water column. And looks like I whiffed on one, which was the indicator that things are about to change. When they just start nipping at the back end of these plastics, that means it might be time to downsize. And And yeah, for some reason yeah, there we go. Just chewed up, no legs left. So we're gonna switch it back up. We're gonna go back to the ice rod and an ice jig there. Probably a Northland gill getter and a P3 plastic there. I think it's actually clear with gold glitter, and it's a little copy. Completely downsized, complete opposite of what I was using. And there again, doing the same technique. I'm letting her go all the way to the bottom, and that reel there, that clam spooler lead, is a 2-to-1 gear ratio. So I had to crank it up a little bit more, and let's see what we've got here. It seems to be pulling pretty darn good. Oh, it is a much bigger crappie this time. I think this one was around 12 inches or so. It's kind of weird that I didn't get him on the bigger bait. So, you know, it's just one of those situations. It's always good to have a couple of different size offerings. And I don't know what I'm doing right here. Oh, we're just doing a little plastic adjustment. Oh, it looks like a Northland mud bug. I was wrong. It's the old school Northland mud bug. Just a classic lead bait. I really still like to use lead. It's especially on finicky bites. I think it's easier for them bluegills to suck in lead than it is tungsten. And we're hooked up again. The rod I'm using this time is a custom built Thorn Brothers quiver stick. My brother and sister got that for me for my birthday. Wow, we won't talk about that. We'll talk about this bluegill here. He's not a super tanker, but we can't. Well, all right. I should have taken that plastic out. Oh well, he can snack on that later. Didn't even measure that one. I'm guessing it was 9, somewhere in there. Like I said, a lot of people would freak out at bluegill that big, but I'm kind of used to it here. Not to sound braggadocious or anything, but that's just the way it is sometimes. And here we're just we're gonna kick over some new territory. Actually, I think I put on the brakes because the marks that you see on my graph right there are the ones that I want to look for. Those tell me those are bigger bluegills together. So I'm going to switch things up here, and I'm going to go back to that bigger profile bait and see if we can't get some of those bigger fish to commit. Again, we're going to throw on a June bug super scuttle. Yeah, same setup, and we'll see if we can't get any of those dudes that we just seen on the graph to take a swing, take a dance with me. Again, a stellar camera work on this. You can see the palm of my hand and right up close there on the chesty. Also, the GoPro is angled at a very awesome view there. You guys can constantly see my tray. Okay, here we go. We're reeling something up, and it is a little tiny crappie. If you notice on my graph, things have changed down there, a lot smaller marks. And yeah, this happened to be the case here for a little while more. Just a million crappies that are 8 inches long or so, 7 to 8 inches long. Fun, super fun, but excuse me, wow. Yeah, like I said, super fun, but not what we're after. We're after 11 plus inch bluegills. So we're going to see, and that's it. SD card is full. So anyway, you got the idea, man. That's fall flow tubing in northern Minnesota. Ice rods, flow tubes. I mean, you can't beat it. So I'm going to continue on to fish. Look for still photos on my Instagram and Facebook page. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, maybe. I don't know when that'll be. Hopefully not 6 months from now.